Hi and welcome to my channel. So as you know, having that ability to work from home can be life-changing for you, whether you're a student just looking for that extra income or you're indeed already having a job, but you just want a side hustle where you can make extra money. Or imagine that if you have childcare issues, for example, and you're not able to work, like you want to work, but you're not able to work out of your home, imagine the convenience that this can have. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you an amazing company that is always recruiting, work from home kind of workers. And in fact, they're currently recruiting. And depending on whether you've got experience or not, there are positions, for everybody. And just to put this into context, you can expect to earn between $600 and say $1,500, obviously depend per week, depending on your experience and the position that you're actually applying for. So if this is something that you're interested in, if you're looking for that extra income, if you're looking for a side hustle, you're looking for something to do from home without necessarily going out, then look, this opportunity is for you. Because I can tell you that as a nurse myself, I enjoy nursing. I like working in nursing, but the truth is I don't like working extra hours as a nurse. And that's why I find all these other opportunities to enable me earn more money, but from my home. Because like many of you, I'm also a mom and I've got kids, and I need to be home as much as possible with my children. And one of the reasons why these online opportunities are also good is because they actually pay more than many of the jobs that many of us do. But those jobs that we're doing are there to kind of keep the family afloat. Many of them are there to keep our visa sponsorship so that we can stay in the country where we are until the time where we've got indefinite leave to remain, or we've got a passport where we can do what we like. So looking for opportunities from home, look, it is a must. So if you're new to my channel, obviously you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I really truly appreciate the time you take to watch these videos, and I really hope that you're implementing, because all these opportunities that I'm sharing with you are all legit. These people are recruiting. If you want these opportunities, you've got to be able to follow through them and make sure that you're following due process with the company directly. Obviously, I'm not the one recruiting for these companies. I'm simply sharing these opportunities with you. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you want to hit subscribe now, turn on that notification button, because you want to be the first to be notified when I'm sharing any opportunity here. And look, this year I'm going to be doing a lot of work from home opportunities on this channel, as well as side hustles, ways that you can earn more money from home without necessarily having to work extra hours in your job. So that's what I'm all about this year. So if you check the comment section below, you'll find a link to my newsletter. All you need to do is drop your name and your email, and when those opportunities come out, look, you're going to be the first to know, and I'll simply send it to you. And then if you're interested, obviously, and you're serious, like I've said, then you can follow through and apply directly to these companies. But if you need support, obviously, to apply through any of these, then you should consider joining my private coaching program. Because if you're new here and you don't know, my name's Melvis. I work as an advanced nurse practitioner, in the UK, in England specifically. And I have a private coaching program where I support nurses, carers, midwives, students with career progression in the UK. If you're wanting to start a side business, you're looking to get into nursing, you're looking to progress into senior positions, you're thinking, oh my goodness, I need to earn more money. What else can I do apart from working in the UK? Then look, I'm your girl. Like I say, if you check the about section, on this channel, you'll see a link to my private coaching program. If you join, then obviously I can practically help you, support you through this process, and you also find all the information about that program. But if you simply join my newsletter, I still send that information directly to your inbox, just so that you don't miss out, relying obviously on the YouTube algorithm. So let's get started. This particular company that I'm going to talk about is US based. So it's a US based company. And look, they're not like one of these companies that have just come up because of the pandemic to be talking about work from home opportunities. This company, in fact, I've known it for the last 10 years. And all they've done is recruit people to work from home. That's what they specialize in. So they've got the infrastructure there to support. And one of the things that I like really about this company is also that they provide, free training. So for all their staff, once you're recruited, virtually, obviously, they're going to provide free training. And that is something that is huge, which means even if you have no experience whatsoever, you can still put yourself forward and then you're going to be assessed. So how does it actually work? So if you go to their website, which is called BroadPath, that's the name of the company. Like I said, it's US based. So you're going to be paid in dollars. And like I said, depending on the position, you can expect to earn from about $600 per week, and it just increases depending on the position, obviously, and the level of experience, obviously, that you are bringing to the table. So if you go to their website, like I said, it's BroadPath, And they specialize actually in 3 different industries. And again, that's how I got to know, because the top industry that they deal with is healthcare. In healthcare, there is a lot of customer support, customer service that is needed. And so for these, you don't need people to be residents, say, in the US or in Australia or in Canada or in the UK or in a particular country. You can just get staff from anywhere in the world to work from wherever they are. And that is why this company is the number one company you 100% want to be checking out if you're looking for remote jobs or work from home opportunities. So BroadPath, like I say, this is what they actually specialize in. So healthcare is the first. Then after that, there's finance. And these are all like Fortune 500 companies, by the way. So, we're talking thousands and thousands of employers that are constantly recruiting. So finance is the next one, and then there's travel and hospitality. As you know, if you're booking a plane ticket or a flight ticket to go somewhere, you don't need somebody to be resident in the same country in order to book that ticket for you. You can do that from anywhere in the world. And that's why these call centers save these companies a whole lot of money by recruiting people who are overseas. So whether you're in Africa, for example, you're in Ghana, you're in Nigeria, you're in Cameroon, Zimbabwe, Ethiopia, South Africa, you're in Pakistan, in India, it really doesn't matter. You can apply for these positions and they are going to obviously shortlist you. What you need to do is you go to the website, so that's BroadPath. Once you go to that website, you're going to see an application form. So you put your details in there. If there's a particular industry that you want or that you specialize in or that you've got experience in, then you can highlight that industry so that you're only considered for that one industry. But if you're very open, you can leave your application open, which means that if, for example, you're, say, a nurse like myself and you want only healthcare, you can put on your application form that you're interested in healthcare. So you will only be considered for the healthcare positions. If you want a specific position, then you have to go to their vacancies and apply directly through the vacancies that they have on the site. So there are 2 ways: either applying directly through the vacancy, which in that case you only be considered for that one job, or you can fill in an application form and then put your choices on there. So what happens is that once you filled in your application, you also need to say, are you available immediately? Because if you're not available immediately, again, you've got to be able to say that. If you're available to start work immediately, you put that on your application form as well. And I can assure you that it's going to have an impact on whether you're selected or not, because these companies, they are desperately looking for staff. They're constantly recruiting. And so even if you're not available immediately, just imagine that the application process, the recruitment process is going to take quite a while. So you want to be smart about it and make sure that just say you're available immediately, because it's going to take time anyway. So once you've done that, the next stage is that you then need to wait. So somebody from this company, BroadPath, is going to go through your application. Once they've gone through the whole application, if they're happy and satisfied that you meet the basic requirements, to work with them, then you're going to get an email. On that email, you're going to get instructions to do a test. So there's a speed test that they're going to check. They're just checking your language skills, your English. Can you use a computer? Can you write? Can you spell? Can you, that's what they're just checking, all of that, your literacy and numeracy. Basically, that's what they're checking at this stage. So when they send that to you, obviously that's a good sign, because it shows that you've passed that, first stage. So once you've done all of that, you send it back. I'm going to say you want to do that ASAP. Make sure that you're in your best mode. Consider it like a proper interview, because again, that's going to determine whether you move to the next stage of the interview or not. So you don't want to take it lying down. Again, if you like this content, I want you to just, like the video, and also make sure that you share this with any friends that are going to benefit from this. If you've got any work from home, any friend that is looking for these opportunities, anybody that's struggling with childcare, anybody that just wants extra money, or somebody who doesn't even have a job, what an opportunity for them to be able to work from home anywhere in the world, without necessarily needing to move and struggling with visas and all that. So you should be considering these opportunities, and making sure that you're making the most of everything that is available. So obviously, once you send that test through, they're going to have a look at it. And if they're happy with your performance in the numeracy and literacy test, then you're going to get a proper interview. You're going to get an interview with one of their recruiters. And look, in that interview, you want to be smart, you want to be well dressed, you want to be sat upright, just make sure that you treat it like a proper interview that it is. And look, I've done videos on this channel. I have a whole playlist on how to prepare for interviews, virtual interviews, what should you be looking out for, how you should dress. So again, you want to make sure that you're checking that playlist on this channel, go through it, because look, it's going to guarantee your success 100%. Because since I came to the UK, for example, I have 100% success rate when it comes to all my interviews, because I have a really vigorous process that I go through to make sure that everything is on point, everything is perfect. And this is what I teach also in my private coaching program. So, like I say, if you need support to actually implement some of these ideas, look, if I were you, I would 100% consider joining my private coaching program, which if you check the about section, on this channel, you'll see a link to that program. You can see more information about it and how to join. But most importantly, you should join my newsletter, because the newsletter is completely free. I still send the info to you anyway, because I don't want you relying on the YouTube algorithm to be able to have such useful information, such life-changing and such career-changing information for you. So if you just drop your name and email, that's all you need. And then when anything comes up, when I find any opportunity, I send it straight up to you. So again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you do want to hit that subscribe button, because these are opportunities that you get to earn a lot of money. $600 to $1,500 per week. It's a whole lot of money. So you 100% want to consider that. So obviously, once you've done the interview, and if you're successful, obviously you're going to be informed, and then you get training. So this company is going to give you training. They're going to do the equipment, whatever it is that you need. You're going to have everything that you need to do the job provided by the company. And again, that's one thing that I like. So if you're sat somewhere now watching this video and you're thinking, oh my God, Melvis, what are you on about? I haven't got a laptop. I haven't got this. I haven't got that. They're going to provide you with what you need to be able to work efficiently. Because if, for example, you're running a call center, you need to have the equipment that you need. So you don't put yourself down. Don't feel that you don't have what you need. All you need to do is go to their website, BroadPath, apply. Make sure that you put in your best application, have an amazing CV to make sure that you are shortlisted, and then go through those processes. So like I've said, if you've already got experience in a particular sector, like healthcare, for example, I always talk about healthcare because, as you know, I'm a nurse myself. So if I'm looking for companies, I know that many of the people that watch my videos are also healthcare professionals, or, people that want to get into healthcare. And so I pay extra attention to opportunities for healthcare professionals. But obviously, you don't need to be in healthcare to apply. Like I've said, this particular company specializes in healthcare. There's travel and hospitality, which is the second, as well as finance. So there is something there for everybody. And really, to work in a call center, it's just to learn. You can learn those skills. And like I say, they offer free training. So please, you want to make sure that you check out this company. You want to make sure that you apply, because, these are opportunities that are there. For this company, it is a huge saving having staff overseas. And in fact, because you've watched till now, I'm going to tell you something. With this particular company, for the first 12 months of working for them or working with them, you're going to have some advantages. But after 12 months, if you work for them for up to 12 months and you're still there, you're going to have more opportunities and more advantages. Career progression, for example, there's also like healthcare insurance, there's also like extra leave that you get, and there are so many advantages. And that's why I thought, look, I 100% need to share this with you so that you're aware of this opportunity. I also have many other videos on this channel where I share other work from home opportunities, how to start a side business, career progression, how you can progress in your career, interview preparation, visa sponsorship opportunities in the UK. So if you want more of this content, again, you have to hit subscribe so that when I'm sharing these videos, you 100% get them. But most importantly, join my newsletter, and I'll be able to share these opportunities directly with you through your inbox. But also, if you join my private coaching program, then I can support you personally, with applying for these, jobs and going through these opportunities, the interview and all of that. Because like I say, whether you've got a job or not, you 100% want to be looking for other opportunities to enhance your income. Because like me, for example, living in the UK, the cost of living right now is so ridiculous. Mortgage prices are going up, rents are going up, bills are going up, everything is going up. As we know, the pay isn't worth it. It is not enough. So you need to be thinking about other ways, other smart ways, of earning more money. Because you would be surprised how much money you're able to earn from these side businesses and side hustles, that at the end of the day, you're going to look at your permanent job and think, oh my goodness, do I want to carry on with this? So that's why I'm telling you, consider these ideas Consider these opportunities, and please do share with any friends, loved ones, colleagues that are able to benefit from this information, because as many people as possible need to be able to take advantage of this situation and improve, our lives, because that's what it's all about. So thank you. Keep watching the videos and share, with your network. Keep watching.